Is free will an illusion? Do you make your own choices? Or are they already decided before you even think about them? Every day, you decide what to eat, where to go, and how to react to things around you. But what if those choices are not really yours? What if your brain made the decision before you even became aware of it? This question has been debated for centuries. Some believe in free will, the idea that you control your actions. Others argue that every choice is just a result of your past, your biology, and your surroundings. So, do you really have control over your life? Or is free will an illusion? What is free will? Free will means you have the power to choose. It assumes that when you make a decision, you are in control. If you pick coffee instead of tea, it's because you decided to. If you wake up early to go to the gym, it's because you chose to. But here's the problem. If free will is real, then your choices should not be controlled by anything else. They should be completely independent. But are they? What science says about free will? Studies in neuroscience suggest that your brain decides before you do. In the 1980s, a scientist named Benjamin Libet did an experiment. He asked people to move their hands whenever they wanted. He measured their brain activity. While they did this, what he found was surprising. The brain sent signals to move the hand before the person even realized they wanted to move it. This suggests that decisions might be made by the brain first, and your awareness comes later. This experiment raises a big question. If your brain is making choices before you're even aware of them, are you really in control? The role of environment and biology. Think about the choices you make every day. Are they truly independent? Or are they influenced by things outside your control? Your genetics affect your personality. Your upbringing shapes your behavior. Your surroundings push you toward certain decisions. Someone born in a strict household might develop different habits than someone raised with complete freedom. A person exposed to constant stress might react differently to situations compared to someone who grew up in a peaceful home. These factors shape the way you think, which affects the decisions you make. If your thoughts are a result of your biology and experiences, how much control do you really have? Does free will exist at all? Some scientists and philosophers believe that free will is an illusion. They argue that everything you do is determined by past events, your brain's wiring, and outside influences. But not everyone agrees. Others say that even if your choices are influenced, you still have the power to decide. You may not control everything that affects your decisions, but you can still choose how to respond. For example, if you feel angry, you can decide whether to act on it or stay calm. If you grew up in a difficult situation, you can choose whether to let it define you or work to change your future. Even if your brain starts the process before you're aware, you still have the ability to think, reflect, and make a decision. What this means for you. So, do you have free will? Or are your choices just a result of things you can't control? Maybe the answer is somewhere in between. You may not control everything that influences your thoughts, but you can take responsibility for your actions. You can learn, grow, and adjust how you respond to life. You can train yourself to make better choices. The question is not just whether free will exists. The question is, how will you use control you do have? What do you think? Do we truly make our own choices? Or is free will just an illusion? Let's talk in the comments. And if you enjoy deep discussions like this, subscribe for more. Your next decision starts now.